Hey again, it's me again. That was pretty weird and awkward sounding. Anyways, I think I need to start. Maybe I need to get a camera, a real camera, and start making my videos because the lighting in here sucks so bad. And I mean, I look bad already. I don't need the crappy light making me look even worse. Alrighty. So, I've got a great story about last night. Not so great, but here's a little bit of history on my neighbors. You know, actually, I think I posted a video about my neighbors. The drug addict stealing everything. Probably already posted that. My mind's like a goldfish, so I couldn't tell you if I did or not. Anyways, so, long story short, my neighbor she still is, but she's not my neighbor anymore. Okay, anyways, my neighbors started out as boyfriend-girlfriend with a baby. And she's a major drug addict. Long story short, she was not taking care of the baby. The baby was getting dropped. The baby was falling off the bed. You know, stupid stuff like that on a daily basis because she wasn't paying attention to her. So, when that was going on, I ended up helping the guy neighbor that lives there. I helped him by calling CPS and having her removed from the home. And he had called multiple times before, and they wouldn't do anything at all. And so she kept being able to stay there. So finally when I called, they're like, oh, we finally believe him. And so they removed her from the home. Well, she keeps coming back, and she'll come back every single day trying to ask him for things and everything like that. And he keeps telling her, you need to leave. He won't even let her in the house. Well, last night, it was like 10:30 at night, and she'd come by and started screaming out the windows of the car and took off screeching her wheels down the road. Now, this girl has a suspended license. She's a major, major, major meth addict. And apparently shoots up in her neck. I've never seen this, but I can imagine it's pretty gross. So she comes by spinning her tires and being all crazy and shit and leaves. Well, then apparently she dropped her cigarettes outside or something. And she texts him. She says, I'm coming back. I need my cigarettes and you're going to give them to me. So he called me. He goes, I don't want to be on the phone when they get here. Just call the cops and have them here because I don't know what she's going to do. And so I called the cops. The cops are like, oh, we can't do anything until she's sitting right outside the house. So while I'm on the phone with them, I'm like, well, she just pulled up, so you better get somebody here. So they called somebody out. They had me on hold, on 911, on hold, for like, I think it said 4.5 minutes. And I'm like, something else has got to be happening, because who would keep me on hold for 4.5 minutes? Hung up the phone really fast, got on my police scanner, and I started coughing, like, immediately just started coughing once I got on my police scanner, and then my daughter started coughing. And I'm like, something must have just happened because I can't breathe and I am coughing. So I'm listening to the police scanner, and then I hear the 911 call. Jason just called in saying that he got pepper sprayed by his ex, and as soon as that call came in, I'm like, pepper spray. That's why I'm coughing. That's why my daughter's coughing. That's why my daughter's popping. So we're just like freaking out. We didn't know what to do. I wasn't going to go outside because I didn't know if she was still there or not. So they caught her down the street, drugged out, driving a stolen car, which she said was not stolen. She said it was somebody else's and that they had that friend had given her the car for the night or some stupid shit like that. So they caught her, at least on drugs, driving with a suspended license. And they let her go. Every time they catch her, they let her go. They run her name and she comes up hypodermic needle, she comes up unsuspended license. They let her go every single fucking time, and I don't understand why. And so the cops pulled up. We had like 6 or 7 cops out there last night, an ambulance and a fire truck all on my road. And the baby had even gotten pepper spray on her. And so the EMTs were coming over to my house saying, do you have any baby clothes? And I'm like, yes, I have a 1-year-old. I'll get some baby clothes. I'll get whatever you need me to. I'll be right out there. And so I went out there and they took a statement from me, and he's just covered head to toe in the pepper spray. It's doused all over the side of my house, which we had the windows open, so it's like wafting into our house. And yeah, it was just like, it was horrible. And so finally they said, will you just take the baby for the night? If the neighbor okays it, will you take her? And I said, yes. So I had the baby over at my house last night, and she stayed the night with me. And they let her go last night. They let the mother go last night. She comes back today and starts starting shit with Jason again. And I'm just sitting here going, why do they keep letting her go? She's going to kill somebody. She's going to be driving under the influence, and she's going to kill somebody. But nobody freaking cares. The cops will not do anything. And they tried to say even that she said it was in self-defense. How is it self-defense when you drive to somebody's house and pepper spray them? And I mean, I understand keeping the peace and, you know, trying to keep the peace, and women are the ones that get hurt a lot, you know, and so they kind of take the girl's side. But the men are not always the ones beating. I don't understand why they still have that. I guess she had like a scratch on her arm from spraying him with the pepper spray. She had to put her hand over the fence to spray him with the pepper spray. And since she had to do that, she'd gotten a scratch on her arm and told the cop, he scratched me. So they let her go. What are you doing? What are you doing? Uh-oh. 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 So, that's my crazy night last night. I ended up calling in sick to work this morning because I had been up till 3 o'clock in the morning, and I have to get up at 4:30 to go to work. So, that's all of my lovely craziness. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Bye.